How to let go of anger and resentment. We all know that letting go of anger or resentment isn't as easy as it sounds, right? People around you might say, just let it go. Forget about it. Move on, it happened. It's in the past. And, sure, in theory, it sounds simple. But when you're the one dealing with the pain, the hurt, the frustration, it's a whole different story. You know that better than anyone else. You feel it, the weight of it. It's tough. And here's the thing: if we want to find peace, true, inner peace, we have to learn how to handle these situations. Not just handle them, but transform them. We need to rethink how we approach anger and resentment. Let me show you a perspective that can change how you see these situations. I came across something really powerful in one of Buddha's teachings, and I want to share it with you today. It's not just another piece of advice. It's something that can genuinely shift your mindset and help you move forward with peace. So, here's what I want you to do. Imagine a situation where someone has hurt you, and you're holding on to that anger. You know that feeling. You can't shake it. And every time you think about it, your blood boils a little more. But instead of clinging to that, let's look at it from a different angle. Buddha teaches us to view the situation through the lens of karma. Not just the karma that you create, but the karma of the other person involved. This idea of ownership of karma is pretty profound. Buddha says, the person who acts owns the result of their actions. This means that when someone does something harmful to you, whether it's a rude comment, an argument, or a betrayal, they are the ones who have created that karma, not you. They are responsible for it. Their actions will catch up to them, whether they realize it or not. And, by the way, that goes for every little thing they do. Now, let's break it down. In Buddhism, karma is about the actions we take, whether physical, verbal, or mental. It's the intentional actions we make, and each one brings a consequence. That's the fundamental truth of karma. It's not about random chance. It's about cause and effect. Every action we take, every word we speak, every thought we hold, sends ripples into the universe, and those ripples come back. Now, when someone hurts you, their intention behind the action is what creates impure karma. In other words, when someone acts with malice, their suffering is a direct result of their own impure thoughts and actions. It's like the force of the wheel that follows the axe. The consequences are inevitable. So when someone hurts you, don't carry that burden. Recognize that their actions come with consequences, and you don't need to take them personally. Let their karma unfold, but choose how you respond. That's where your power lies. How you react, that is your karma. Here's a thought: you have the choice. You have the choice to react with grace, compassion, and maturity. Let's say someone's being difficult with you, maybe a rude coworker or a friend who's crossed a line. You don't have to let their anger become yours. You don't have to pick up that emotional baggage. Instead, you can choose to approach it differently. You can think to yourself, their actions are their karma. How I respond, that's my karma. And I don't want to create more negative energy for myself. I choose peace. When you do this, you are freeing yourself from their negativity. You're not accepting the weight they try to throw on you. You're simply choosing not to engage in their emotional drama. Let me tell you something I always remind myself. When you hold on to anger, it's like holding a hot coal in your hand and thinking you're going to throw it at someone. The only person who gets burned first is you. That's the hard truth about resentment. It harms you more than anyone else. It eats away at your peace. It drains your energy. It keeps you stuck. But here's the key. When you realize that clinging to anger only hurts you, you begin to let go. You start to realize that you are in control of how you respond to life's challenges, not the other person. So, let's go back to that rude coworker or that difficult customer you're dealing with. Imagine them throwing their negative energy your way. You feel it. It stings. But now, instead of reacting with anger, you pause. You step back. You remind yourself, this is their karma, not mine. You can choose to meet their negativity with patience and kindness. You can rise above it. And in doing so, you protect your peace. You don't let their bad energy become a part of your life. This isn't about letting people walk all over you. It's about taking the higher ground. Responding with maturity, not reacting impulsively. That's the Buddha way. That's how you handle people who try to bring you down. It's not always easy, I get that. Letting go of anger takes time. You won't always be able to let go right away, and that's okay. Healing isn't instant. But as long as you make the choice to work on it, day by day, moment by moment, you'll get there. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about choosing peace over pain, over and over again. Think about it. If you keep holding on to that grudge, who's really getting hurt? You are. And that's the thing. Anger doesn't just affect your relationship with the other person. It affects you, your mental state, your health. When you hold on to anger, it's like a weight around your neck. It's exhausting. But the minute you release it, you feel lighter. The world opens up. You see the situation for what it truly is, and you free yourself from the chains of resentment. That's power. That's true freedom. Here's something else to keep in mind. It's all about karma. When someone acts with malice toward you, they are the one creating their karma. And when you respond with love, patience, and understanding, you are creating your good karma. You're building peace, not conflict. You're choosing your energy over theirs. So, next time you feel anger rising inside you, stop for a moment and think, what kind of karma do I want to create today? Do I want to hold on to this anger? Or do I want to let it go and create peace? Remember, you have the power to choose. I hope this shift in perspective helps you next time you're dealing with someone who triggers your anger. Just remember, it's not about them. It's about you and how you choose to handle the situation. You all find peace. May you be happy. And may you learn to release the weight of resentment, one day at a time. Namaste.